Happy fabulous Friday. Good to see all of you guys. Well. We have a outreach banquet tonight. Due to the COVID, we had to do this a little bit different. Normally it's all in person and is catered, has a nice meal and a live speaker and all that kind of stuff. But this year we pre-recorded everything so that it gets sent out and you can do it in different places. And so we have our church hosting one of the viewings, and that's what we're going to be doing this afternoon. I'm sure you'll get to see some of that. As I'm learning more and more about the Near East culture and learning more about language and communication, this is all very, very helpful and fascinating. And one phrase that really sticks out to me that I'm probably going to use on Sunday, but just really sticks out to me, and I've been going over it in my head over and over again, is you have to read their mail with their eyes. That's just a pregnant statement, isn't it? It's full of interesting little goodies.
Dex, there you go. It says Oceanside.
This dog has never in his life had to worry about food. Since I got him as a puppy, for 14 years we've taken care of him, and yet he sits over here and guards his food from the cat. The cat has her own food. Sounds a lot like Americans nowadays. I'm on the way to the church to start setting up for the banquet tonight. But I've been handling some emails and some different things with different organizations or different, I don't know exactly the best way to say it, but different groups I'm involved in. And I don't really know how to say it or talk about it, but when you're in public service work, say for example, firefighting and law enforcement and EMT stuff, you tend to deal with people that are going through the worst days of their life. Somebody calls the police, it's because they're in the midst of something or something bad has happened to them. You call an EMT because somebody is sick or your house is on fire. You call a firefighter. So a lot of times you're dealing with on an everyday basis what other people are dealing with on their worst day ever. And that tends to lead to burnout. It tends to lead to a callousness and a coldness and just honestly a pessimistic outlook on humanity. Pastoring is very similar. Very, very similar. Most of the time you are dealing with people who are if you're counseling or you're talking to people through situations, you're talking to them through difficult times, things that they're having trouble with. Yes, you get to do some things like baptisms and baby dedications and all that kind of stuff, but most of the time you're dealing with difficult things. And if you're in leadership in a lot of organizations, you tend to get every little crisis, and it seems like that's what you're juggling all the time. I think that's why it's so important. I can't remember which book I just finished reading. I told you guys about it, but the guy was talking about needing to take a vacation and a break and get away to where you're not in that crisis mode all the time. And when you work in law enforcement, we had a schedule set up to where we had lots of time off because you needed to be able to exist in not crisis mode. And sorry to ramble about that, but emails this morning kind of got my mind wondering. KJ. I'm one of the board members here at the Outreach Clinic.